Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin Ashrafil Mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. So I want to continue where we left off the last class, which was towards the end of Ayah 28, as you can see. And I wanted to highlight a few things about وَمَا كُنَّا munzilin. Yeah, Wama kunna munzilin. So what's so special about Wama kunna munzilin? The first thing is we have munzilin. This is isim fa'il, and it is the plural form of that isim. Why do you think it's the plural form? Why do you think it's the plural form? Munzilin.
Because kunna is also plural, right?
Yeah, because
Ism kana.
yes, the ism of kana is nahnu. Yeah, the ism kana is nahnu. So we know for a rule, as a rule, if we're looking at a jumla ismiyah, yeah, the mubtada and the habar, you're talking about the mubtada, so the habar has to be something that agrees in terms of the number and gender of the mubtada. Yeah, if not, we won't be talking about the same thing. So although nahnu here is the royal we for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yes, that means there's only one, we still stick to munzilin, the plural. Yeah, so this is one thing that I want to highlight. And then the next thing that I want to highlight is why ma kunna munzilin. Why? Yeah. The translation that Brother Hazim did for us was that we were not the senders. Yeah, wama kunna munzilin. We were not the senders. Of course, he said senders because this is plural. Yeah, but in the context of this particular ayah, it is not a plural as what we know. Yeah, it is actually singular because we're talking about Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Now, the thing that I want to remind everyone is when we talk about kana, which is fi'il naqis, right? An incomplete verb. What do we mean by an incomplete verb? Okay, we said that for a complete verb, you must have two things. If you remembered, in one of the classes I mentioned that you have to have two things before we can say that a verb is complete. Okay, one is the hadas, the action, that the thing that happened, the event, right? And the zaman, the time. So these two things must be there before we can say it is a fi'il tam. Okay? But when you look at a jumla ismiyah, what's happening? There's nothing happening. We're saying something. Something is something, right? We are not really looking at an event. And so we can't tell whether that event is now, yesterday, or tomorrow, or will be happening tomorrow. Okay, so we use the fi'il nakis, in this case kana, yeah, to introduce the element of time to this jumla ismiyah. Yes, so I'm just going to add a note here for us to remind ourselves, and then we can move on to ayah 29. Okay. So I think that's quite clear cut, right? No problems there. Mm-hmm. It's always this problem. Thank you. If you look at this, all right, I hope it comes out. Yeah, here we go. Not sure why it came like this, but I've added a few notes there. Yeah, it's because it's the wrong orientation. Let's do this. Oh, so fast. Yeah. So now, yeah, here. So if we look at the original sentence, which was wama وما كنا منزلين. وما كنا منزلين. Yeah, وما كنا منزلين. If this had been a pure jumla ismiyah, right, with negation, yeah, we would have said something like this. You would have said wama nahnu munzilin. Yeah, so we are not sending anything down. Yeah, munzilun. Sorry, munzilun, because we don't have kana, so it's rafa. We are not sending down. And when we introduce the element of kana, then it becomes, of course, nasab. Yeah, the haba becomes nasab, and it becomes we were not sending down. But Allah chose to use the past tense. He did not choose to use present tense. He could have done that as well. Yeah, he could have done a present tense, but no, he chose a past tense. So there's quite an elements that emphasize the fact that he does not send down anything from the sky, not an army, that will destroy. He doesn't need to do anything as complicated as that. All he does is just one shout and everybody dies. Yeah, everybody dies. So there is emphasis there in using the jumla ismiyah, using kana, yes, and then using on top of that an isim rather than verbs inside it. Yeah, so that's how the emphasis is done for that particular ayah. So now we go to in kanat إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون. Okay. Now the in here, what in is this? Can we have Sister Zeba? Can you do this for me? In. We have in with ila. So if in with ila, this in would be?
Is it in مخففة?
Okay. But what is the role of this?
نافية.
Okay, good. All right. So who can type and who cannot type today? Nobody can type? Sister Radin, can you type?
Which one? In?
Oh no, I'm just asking whether you can type first, and then so that I know who to ask to type. Nafia. Nafia. Okay, so this is in Nafia, and it's of course la. This is what type of la is this? Yes, the special one, the categorical la. Yes. So this is actually a isim. It is not a verb. Yes, and it's become like and mansub because this is your categorical no. Yeah. So inna. Okay. All right. So Sister Radin, kanat. Yes, your favorite word. Can you do the sarf for this? And can you type it in for me? Oops, sorry. While Sister Radin does that, does the sarf, Sister Nazma, is that you? Yep. Okay. Can you do the illa? What is the illa? Can you type in the illa? You know what the illa is.
Is that correct, sister?
Kana yakunu yakaunan. Can you think of another masdar for that? Do you remember? This one, kiyanun, yeah, kiyanan or kiyanun, yeah, kiyanan. In this case, we're doing it nasab. There's another one. It's kaf, ya, alif, nun. Alif, yeah, if it's nasab, kiyanan. Yeah. And the last one is kainuna. Yeah. Kainunatan. Yeah. With a tamabuta at the end. Kaf ya, nun waw, nunta. Yeah. Kainuna. And what's the isim fa'il?
Kainun.
Yes, kainun.
But I don't remember how to spell it.
Okay, it's kaf alif, yeah, and your waw becomes a hamza, yeah, because this is ajwaf, so it becomes a hamza. The hamza on the ya, not that hamza,
Oh,
that hamza, because it's a standard. Okay, and nun with dhammatain. Okay, so what's the Irab for this?
Madin.
Yes, it is fi'il madin, but a special kind because it's an incomplete fi'il. So what would we call it? Madin. Yes, that's correct. With a dot. And it's not complete. So what's the name for an incomplete fi'il? We just talked about it a few minutes ago. It's called naqis.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Fi'il madin naqis. Okay. Yes. Mhm. What's the ta? Can you describe the ta to me? What is that ta?
The Aniswa.
Yes. So this is what we call alta ta'nis. Yeah.
Oh,
Alta. Yeah. For this case, we call it ta'nis.
Should I put ta'lif?
Yeah. Ta alif and then the standalone hamzah. Yeah. Ta'u. Yeah. That's how we would pronounce it.
Ta'nis.
Yeah. Ta'nis.
Should we put sukun? Sakin?
Ta'nis. A sakin where?
After ta'nis?
No, we wouldn't. It's not. This is wa ta'u at-ta'nisu. Yeah. So it's not with a sukun. Okay. Then put a comma, not sukun, comma. And what's the isim for kana? This one. What's the isim?
Here. Isim.
Yeah, isim of kana. This is just a sign of feminine. Yeah. But what's the isim?
Oh,
The isim is hidden.
kana.
Yeah, it's hidden. Yes, that's right. So, what is this isim of kana?
Here.
Okay. So now, how would you write it?
Wa ismuhu. Here.
Yeah, yeah. Wa ismuha. Okay, wa ismu
Ismuhu.
is damir. Yeah, but we have to say damir mustatir first.
Still. This one would be. Should we put takdiruhu wujuban?
Yes, you would put that, but not wujuban. This is here.
Jawazan.
Uh-huh.
How do I spell it? Jawazan.
Uh,
One?
yeah, good. You've written it all over the furniture, right? So, should be- inshallah. Right, inshallah. I can do this.
Mustaqil jawazan. Yeah.
Mhm. Like beautiful, you said that, right? Have you said that? Okay. Anything else you want to add once you have the isim? Not yet, yeah? We don't know the habar yet, where the habar is. Okay, let's put that first. I think this is
Why
not.
it's underlined?
Maybe it doesn't like the spelling sometimes. Yeah. So not sure what's wrong. Or because the old one was with a who rather than a ha, but in our case it's a ha. Yeah, it's not a who. Okay. All right. Go back to Ila now. Thank you, Sister Radin. Sister Nazma, Ila, what is Ila here? Are you there, Sister Nazma?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so
Sorry,
what is Ila?
yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know, but I know the meaning, but I don't know the Iraq.
Ah, okay. Ila, here, I'll type it for you. This is an adatu. Yeah, this is a tool that you use to do exception. Yeah. Right. Oh, do you know this meaning? Yes, it does exceptions. Yeah, when you have in and al-has, yeah, then you actually you had a form of emphasis in the term in terms of you make something exclusive. Yeah, it's only meant for that. Okay, you restrict it only to that. So in ilah, this is what we use. Yeah, because this is nafi and this is ilah. If this had been ma and laisa, you would have the same effect on the sentence. Yeah, you create a restriction on something and you make it exclusive to that thing. Okay, so illa sayhatan wahidatan, only one shout. Okay, this is what it means here. Sayhatan. Mhm.
What does adatu hasor mean?
It means the tool for restriction. Yeah.
Oh, hasor is restriction.
Yeah, we can say that. Yeah,
Okay.
here. All right. Sayhatan, Sister Zeba. Oh, sorry. Have you done this already, or am I going back? Oh no, sorry. Then Sister Diba, is it? Sayhatan. Shall I type this out for you? What
So
is Sayhatan?
it is mahsur. Can I say mahsur or mustashna? And it is also khabor kana, right? So how
So
can I
which
say?
one you want to say? Which one first? What up to you?
Mahsur,
How do we?
mim, ha,
Okay.
swad,
Swad.
wow, ra.
Wow.
Mahs. I forget it is the mahsur, right? Or mahsur fihi.
No, the thing is, this is the term.
It
This
is
is the
single out.
correct term.
Yeah,
It is
mahsur.
the
Yeah.
correct term, but we would not normally put it as in Irab. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's the
Okay.
name of the
Okay.
word. Yeah. So
Okay.
what would be the Irab be then? This would be a
So
simple.
Khabar kana?
Yes, simple khabar kana. Yeah.
Khabar kana.
Is there any, do you know of any plural for Saiha? Is there a plural for Saiha by any chance?
It, I can hear. It is single, not plural.
Yeah.
Singular?
Yes, it is singular. Habakana. Wait, let me do this first. Habakana. And it is, what's the status of Habakana?
Nasab.
Yeah, so it's
Fathatu, Jahiratu.
with the fatha. Yeah. You can say the alamat is of its
Alamatin Nazmin.
yeah, you can also that is fatha. That's another way of saying. Yeah. So this would be the shorter way of doing this. Now, yeah, let's go back to our friend. This actually comes from a verb. Yes, Saiha. So I'll give you the root letters. Yeah. It's Sod, Ya, and Ha. This is actually a masdar, a special type of masdar. No, actually, it is an asli masdar. It's an actual masdar. But this form, Saiha, yeah, is yeah, it's like fa'ala. Yeah, fa'ala is what we call the form of a masdar that we call masdar. I think maybe you've heard of this. Masdar al-marra. Yes?
Yes.
This is one form. Yeah. But because the original masdar or the masdar asli is also saiha, yes, this is the reason why we add wahida. Yeah, wahida. But let's do the sarf first. This is daraba family. This is the diba. So what would be the
Swaha. Yasihu. Then Swaiha.
Yes, saiha. You know a second one?
No.
The other one is siyahan. Yeah, this is another one. That's not a ha. Okay, and fahuwa.
Sa'ihun.
Sa'ihun. And of course, the maf'ul would be
Masuhun.
masu. It's masi.
Masihun. Yeah.
Yeah, it is masihun.
Masihun.
Mas. Okay. So we've done this, and this is masdar marah. And what does masdar marah mean? It means that that action or that particular thing happens only once. It's understood. It's a built-in thing. Yeah. When you use a masdar marah, it means that the action that is connected to that, the isim that's connected to the action that only happens once. Okay. But when the masdar asli, this is what we call masdar asli. Yes. This is like this is a masdar that is not asli, but it is a recognized form of masdar. Yeah, for that particular verb. Then you have to add wahida, because if it would not, if they didn't, there wasn't a masdar that had the same form, the asli, the masdar, original masdar does not have the same form. Then when you put it in this form, yes, saiha, then it would mean one, built in already. It's understood. It's one. Okay. So this one we will do when we do, let's say for example, if you have daraba, for example, and the masdar is darbun. Yes, darbun. So when you put it as darbah, it means you hit the person only once. It's understood, it's once. Okay. So that's what you mean by masdar marah. So the form is fa'ala. The form is fa'ala.
Sister Zurata, then why was wahidatan mentioned? Like if itself has wahida in it. Is it
Because
emphasis or what?
not emphasis, because saiha exists in the original, is an original masdar. Saiha here is a feminine form of saihan. Yeah. So when that happens, when the original masdar is already in the form of a masdar marah, yeah, then you will add the wahida.
Okay.
Okay. So if the original masdar was not in the form of saiha, fa'ala, then you would it would automatically mean that it just happens once. You don't have to put in wahida anymore. Yeah. Okay, inshallah. Did everyone follow that? Okay. So just remember, if it's here, masdar asli is already in the form of fa'ala. This is masculine, yeah? So that means the feminine form is saiha. So that is already original masdar. Then you have to put wahida. If let's say it's not that, like say this one, we said that this was instead daraba, for example. Yeah. So daraba doesn't have a masdar that is in that form. Yeah. The masdar of daraba is, let's see if we look up. Sorry.
Did daraba?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, daraba, where is it? Just darbun. Oh, it does. So, okay, wrong example then. This is also another case where you have to put a wahidah, you want to see one, because this is already darbun, right? So this is a form. Yeah, okay. My mistake there. How do I get back there? Okay. Yeah, sorry, not daraba. Let me. When I'll find an example for you where the masdar itself doesn't come in the form of this yet. Yeah. So then we have one example at least to show that you don't have to put a sifah for it in order for you to say that it is once. Okay. So this one I will just put here, remind myself example. Sorry. Okay, so what is wahida? Wahida, we go back to Sister Zeba, right? Wahida, what is wahida here?
Sifa for darb, like sayh.
Yeah, so this is sifa, and so the Irab will be
It's
same.
yeah, sifa for li sayha mansuba.
Sifa li soiha mansubah. Mansub also bil fathah, right? Okay. Now, faiza. Faiza. Sister Riley? Faiza. What is fa here?
So it would be atuf.
Yeah, it is hafata. So, okay. I'll type it for you. Alpha Atifa. Now, what is Iza?
Is
We saw this before. This Iza is not an isim. This Iza is a half. Does that help? Does anyone remember our Izan is that we did some time back?
Fujian.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so this is the Iza, and when you translate it, what does it mean actually?
Suddenly happened like this.
Yes, suddenly happened. Yeah, or immediately something happened. Yeah, yeah. So this is how you spell it. Yes, Sister Rani. Yeah. And you will hear this actually a number of times. We do see it in the Quran in quite a number of places as well. Yeah. And it's called half jawab or jaza. You know what it means is that it's a result of something. Yeah, it's a result of something or in response to something. So in this case, fa iza, you know, and because whatever happened before this is what followed. Yeah, and it happened very quickly, suddenly, out of the blue. Yeah, something like that. So alpha altifa wa iza hujaiyah. Yeah. Okay. Then
Sister,
Yeah.
did you say fa sababi as well? Or?
No, it's not fa sababiyah. It is because it's not in the how do you say? It's in the middle.
Okay.
That's why it's in the middle. Yeah. You mean for the fa or the iza? Talking about the fa.
Fa.
Fa has to become ataf because this is fujaiyah. Yeah. That's why we cannot take the fa as sababiyah. And there is no talab here anyway. Yeah. So if it was fa sababiyah, there would have to be something like that. There has to be a request. Yeah. Then only you have a fa sababiyah. There are certain conditions to be met. But in this case, no, it is not a request. It's more like it's more like an exclusive statement. Yeah, only one shout. Yeah, only one shout. Okay. Whom? Now this should be easy. Who is doing whom? Yeah.
Dhamir munfasil is a mubtada, right?
Yes. So Damir, good. Damir munfasilun. For it to be mubtada, what is its Irab? The grammatical. Yeah.
في محل مبتدا is رفع.
Irab. Now, here also, I just want to highlight this one. This word. What are the root letters? Anybody knows? This is mahallin. Yeah. The full spelling for
Mim
this is
halam.
mimha. It's not mimhala.
Okay. Extra.
Yeah. So this is fi mahali. It's light. It's light. Oh, where is because this is mudaf ilay. Yeah. So this is raf. Oops, sorry. Oh my, how did I do that? Okay. But this would have been, if it was in the original form, would be mahallun. Yeah, mahallun.
Halam lam.
Yes, exactly. It's a muda'af. Yeah, so it's a mahal. So sometimes we forget that and we just think it is, it's mim ha lam, as you say, but it's not. It's actually ha lam lam. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Good. Hamidun. Hamidun is also a suffable word. Yes. And here is like Hamidu means like when you have a fire, and the fire is dying down, yes, and it's going to crumble into ashes as the heat goes out, it becomes ashes, yes. So this is the Hamada, yeah, this is to go out, to die out, the fire is dying out. Hamada is to so whose turn just now was Sister Nazma. So now back to Sister Jiba again. Is it your turn? What's the Sarf for this?
I am.
This Nasara family. Nasara family.
Khamada.
Yes.
Yakhmudu.
Can anyone look up for the master, please? Yeah. Yahmudu. Yahmudu, is it?
Yakhmudu. Yeah.
This is actually the isim fa'il, yeah? So,
Yeah.
so what's the masdar?
I don't know actually. I could not see. Hamdan.
Hamdan. Okay, good. Hamdan. And then the other second one that we have, that I have here anyway, is Humudan. Yeah, Humudan. And of course we have Hamidun. That we see here. All right. Now, what's the Irab for this?
It is a rough in fee. It is a khabar. How can I say?
Yes, it's the Habar of
Khabar of Mubtada.
whom. Okay. So, and this is a special kind of Irab, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Rough in by wow, right?
So this, okay, so Habar, whom, Marfu, yeah.
Marfu'un.
Yeah. So this is Marfu. And the Alamat?
Alamatu wow.
Al-Waw.
Rafihi al-waw. Is it called Barij, right? Or Zahida? How can I say?
Baris is when you don't really have to say it's Baris because it's understood, yeah. But this is not that. It is Al-Waw, but it is representing a group of people. So what would we say?
Also Jamu.
Yeah.
Jamu, and also it's explain the Rafa status also, right? Wow. Because if Nasab Jama, then yeah, Kamidina.
So yes, yeah, it's Marfu because of Wow. I don't get you. Sorry. Jamu.
Wow, Jamu.
Musaka. This is masculine. Yeah, there's no ta there.
Muzakkar, yeah.
Musaka. Salim. Yeah, because the word in syntax is not broken up. All right.
Sister Zurada, in the dictionary it says it's Hamida Yahmadu.
Yahmadu. So I was thinking,
Hamida, yeah.
Yahmadu.
Samia Yasma.
Samia, Hamida.
Samia.
Samia. Okay.
Yahmadu.
Yahmadu. Wonder why. Is there two meanings? Because
it says to be extinguished. Extinguished. The meaning here. Hamida.
okay, all right. Because I thought it was this one. Yahmudu. So that's why. No? Hamada Yahmudu?
So yeah, I think it has two maybe.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's only one way to check this one because this one is more powerful. The Ma'ani is a more powerful dictionary. So if there's two, it will be there. Sorry. So there is Hamada Yahmudu. Do we have? No, Hamidu. This is the one, is it? Yeah, Hamidu Yahmadu. So this is the second one. Okay, it exists. Only that we need to check whether the meaning is the same. But this is An-Nar, so okay. It's got to do with fire. Alhamdulillah. Okay, two. Where am I? Okay. All right, so now let's do the translation. Sister Radin, can you do the translation?
Okay, so
Inshallah. إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون. In is no. Illa. This one, there is the word, it actually becomes only. Yeah, in illa actually becomes only. So how would we translate this?
it was except
Was only. Okay.
it was only
We have a
one.
sifa, one shout.
Was only one shout.
And this is
And
as Sister Diva said just now, suddenly.
and then suddenly
Suddenly, yes.
they were all dead,
They,
destroyed.
they were khamidun, yeah, because they became ashes, yeah. Of what Ustad Numan said was because it's like in flames like that, and then gradually the life goes out. So they died a slow death. So that was quite horrible in a sense, yeah. And suddenly they were all silent.
They were all silent.
Or dead, destroyed. I don't know how do we put Hamidun when it's something like that. I'm going to take a translation.
So they were
Sorry.
silent.
Yeah. Only one shout and suddenly they were silent. Yeah. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Now, Ayah 30. Let's do the first part and we will come back next year to do the second part because I don't think we can finish this. We will just concentrate on this portion. Yeah, we will concentrate on this portion and I want to talk about Nida. We have to do a revision on Nida as well. Okay. Okay. Sister Nazma, can you remember Nida?
Half nida.
Half nida, yes. So if it's a half, what sort of Irab do I put here?
It means no Irab.
Yes.
La.
Half nida.
La.
Just we saw just now with the root letters ha, lam, lam. It was up here. We said that no, the root letters was not mim ha lam, but the root letters were ha lam lam. So now half nida la.
Mahalli. La mahalli. But the meaning is there is no Irab. La.
Minal. Okay, all right. Now, hasratan, what is hasratan? Hasratan, Sister Zeba, what is hasratan?
It's munada mansub.
Okay, munada mansub. Now, we learned that there were 5 types of munada. So, which type is this? Were you here when we learned this?
No.
Okay. We actually learned this with Ustad Muhammad Hilmi, but I think it's been some time ago. So munada. Okay, we have actually 5 types of munada. Let's do a quick revision, and then we can do alal ibad. Yeah. Now, there is actually 3 choices for hasratan. The 3 choices for hasratan. Okay. So we're going to look at the first one. So this munada, we learned that all munadas are a nasab. Yeah, all munadas are nasab. Why is that? Because they are actually like a maf'ul bihi to a fi'il that is calling. Yeah. So munada mansub. And the sign of this is, of course, your fatha. Yeah. So, and I'm going to show you a term. I do not know whether you remember this. Who among you remember this? Maybe Sister Radin, you remember this. Who was here when we did the nida class? Were you here, Sister Radin, when we did nida?
I'm not sure. I think I did.
Sure. Okay. If you go up to the menu, the table of contents, yeah, we had a class on nida somewhere, but it's not here. Oh well, never mind. Oh, it was an independent. It was independent notes. It's not on inside here. It was a separate note sheet. Yeah, which I can share back again. And we actually have 4 types of munadas. Okay, so in this case, they had 3 choices. I'm just going to put this all down first, and then I'm going to explain to you what are the 5 munadas that we have. Yeah, and we will come back to this next year, inshallah. But I hope you will read the notes to remember, so that when we come back next year, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, otherwise you'll be lost. Okay, so these are 3 choices that were given, and we will explain this only next year, not now. But I go through with you today what are the 5 different types of munadas? Okay, all right. Okay, now why do I say it is a maf'ul bihi? Yeah, why is it I say that it is a maf'ul bihi? So I'm going to have like a separator. When you say ya Zaidun, for example, when you say ya Zaidun, yeah, what do you notice? What did I put here? Ya Zaidu. Yes, you notice that it's not Zaidun, but it is Zaidu. It's light. Okay, so we learned that munada, first and foremost, it has the status of nasab because it is like a maf'ul bihi to a verb that is not there. You can't see the verb, yeah. And the second thing you need to know is that it is also like. There is no nun sound. Yeah, there's nun sound. No, it's like. So we could have written this. I mean, the original statement of ya Zaidu could have been something like, yeah, udu'u. Udu'u is mudari or madi?
Mudari.
Okay. You can either say it as udu'u Zaidan, or you can also say, sorry, adu'u Zaidan. Sorry, adus. I always get this. Adu'u Zaidan. Yeah. Or you can say also
Adu.
adu. Yeah. So that's the same thing. Ya Zaidu. Why we say this is fi mahali nasab? Because it was originally something like this. Yeah. So this is actually the past tense, but the past tense of family 1, and this is actually mudari, but mudari of family 4. I think. I hope I'm right. Yeah. So this is family 1. Sorry, family 3.
Family 3.
Family 3. Sorry. Yeah. Unadi. Yeah. Unadi. So this is 3. Jahada. Sorry about that. And this one is family. But basically what it means is both says I call. Yeah, I call Zaid. Yeah, that's what it means. So yeah, Zaidu. Yeah. So now this is one of the cases of munada. You see a dhamma, but it is mabniyun ala dham fi mahali nasab. Yeah, it's mabniyun ala dham fi mahali nasab. The other, the 5 cases that I was looking at are these. Right? These are the 5 cases. This is when we talk about a singular name like Zaid. Yeah. Yeah. A singular name like Zaid. Yeah. Or what else? Whatever name that you can think of. All right. So this is one case. In which case, then it is the munada is mabni. For this case, the munada is mabni. Okay. The second case is when you have something like you see a person, you don't know his name, right? And he's nearby you and you need help. Let's say you drop something, you can't reach it. And so you ask for that person to help you. Yeah. And you say, Ya Rajul. Yeah. So although it is nakira, not anybody special, but it is that particular person. You don't know his name, yeah, but you call him Ya Rajul, please help me, yeah, something like that. So that is maqsuda. Maqsud meaning that you know who that general person is. It's just that you don't know how to call him by name or by name. So this is also still mabni. Yeah, it's still mabni. Then you have the third one where we call it nakira ghair maqsuda. Now for this is really a general call. This is a real general call.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Like
Oh.
ya masyarul jin.
Yeah?
Ya masyarul Quraisy. Ya masyarul jin.
Oh, you must, I think you
Like
need to type, you have to type that down for me. Sister.
that.
Sister. Yeah.
That is mudaf ilayhi.
Oh, okay. That is mudaf alaih. Okay. Okay. Mm. Oh. Never mind. Just type it down and then we'll put it where it belongs. We will put it down where it belongs, inshallah. Where you can type it anywhere you think it should be, and then we will move it if we need to.
I cannot type the Arabic one.
Cannot type? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Unless
Not the Arabic version. You don't have the Arabic version for that.
yeah, this laptop doesn't have the Arabic keyboard yet.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it does look as if it is some form of that. Okay, let me put the example. Adu unadi adu. Okay. So this one just now we had the example up there, right? So this would have been yes, I do, so that we understand what this is. And then this one is like I said, if it's a general person, yeah. This is a particular man that you're looking at. Just to remind you, of course, that we have different forms of rafa. Yeah. So if it is more than one person, yeah, like in this case, if it's more than one person, then it won't be mabni ala dam. It will be mabni ala alif, or ala waw or something like that, depending on whom you're calling. Yeah. Now the ghaib thing, the easiest one is the one during the khutbah Jum'at Ubah. I think this is what Ustad use as an example. When we say, Ya Asiyan, yeah, this is those who sin, yeah, Asiyan in general. So be afraid of Allah, yeah, Ya Asiyan. This is one. This is and then Nakira, right? Maqsuda. Then we'll come to the mudaf part. We come to the mudaf part.
So yeah,
This would be mu'rab.
yeah.
This too is mabni. So this would be mabni ala dam fi mahali nasab. This is also ala dam fi mahali nasab. But you could have something like this, right? You could have something like you could have something like this, okay? Ya fata. Now this would be a complicated Irab. This is muqaddara. Yes, this is muqaddara. So you would have to say something different. But it will still be fi mahali nasab because it's mabni. No, not. This is not a good example. I rather have. Let's go. Okay. So this then would be mabni ala alif. Yeah, because it's two men. Or this would be mabni ala wa because it's a group of people, for example.
Sister,
Yes.
there should be a known drop. Rajula Muslimu. Because
Uh,
light.
um. Well.
When
How
I call someone that is Ustad Noman, let's teach us when call someone that is
okay.
light. The
So
noon
this
will
is
be
not
dropped.
should be
Yeah,
Rajula.
Rajula.
Okay.
Not should be none.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
Muslimu.
I thought it was like the rule for when we do al, we don't drop it. But in this
Yeah,
case, we
then
drop it, is it?
then Ayuha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ayuha then Muslimun. Because there is ha will be the munada and Muslimuna will be badal sifat.
Well, we have. Well, I don't know. Can I just put this first because this was in my notes, so
Okay.
so I need to check. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll put this first and I'll check this one. Okay, inshallah. Here now the mudaf. Yeah. Mudaf here. Let's see. What can we think of that is mudaf? The easiest one maybe when we want to call a group of students like us. Yeah. So we would say ta. So this is straightforward mudaf mudaf ilayh. Yeah. So then we have
Here also be this Mashar al Jinni. It will be also fit here, right?
okay. How do I spell this?
Mashar al.
Yes, Sister Deepa, how would I spell this? Ma.
Mim.
Min alif hamzah shin ra.
Mim alif hamzah
Shin ra kan. Shin ra. Then the word al-jin. Sya'ra.
Oh no raw, is it?
And then the word al-jin.
Okay.
I think.
Seems to be recording something else. Jin? Oh, that's not Jin. Something like this? Why is it? Oh, it doesn't have is that better? Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay. So this case, normally when we talk about the Shabih one, right? You don't have a clear-cut mudaf ilay, but what you have is actually a half of jar. Yeah, a half of jar. So it'll give the same meaning. Yeah, but we are using a half a jar with it. So you will see a little. Yeah. So that's the difference between that and that. Yeah. So this would be also mansub. Oh, sorry, this is light. This is mansub. Okay, this is the difference between this and that. Here we use the element of lil. So that's why some of the grammarians say, yeah, that it is munada shabihu bil mudaf mansub. Yeah, because we have an Allah here, just like we have lil here. Yeah. So we have alal ibad. So we have here taliban lil ilm. So one of the options is this one. The other option is this one, the munada mansub, yeah, the mu'rab one, but nakirah maqsudah, yeah, nakirah maqsudah. Oh, sorry, it's mabni. Mabni. But here I have mansub. Must be غير مقصودة then, isn't it? I'll check this back, yeah. If it is mu'rab like this, then it should be actually by right غير مقصودة. But here it says instead وعلامة تسبين فتحة. So I do not know why. Yeah. Then the third option that they have here is a mansub, just that an isim mansub, yes, and it is a masdar, meaning this is maf'ul mutlaq. Maf'ul mutlaq. And it says here, the munada is muqaddar, is estimated, and it has something like ya ha'ula'i. And this is your fi'il, tahassaru, hasratan is your maf'ul mutlaq. Yeah? So ha'ula'i is your munada, that is maf'uf. And this one is your fi'il, and this one is your maf'ul mutlaq. Tahassaru, hasratan. Yeah? So meaning that ha'ula'i, how do we translate ha'ula'i? Ha'ula'i.
This, is it?
These.
This, THESE.
THESE, these. Okay. These. But how would we put it in this one? How would we put it here? Ya ha'ula'i. How would we translate this? I think it's like implied there are some people here, right? We can't just say these only. It feels like halfway. It doesn't feel like complete. So I think there's an implication that there is. So I would say something like this, the translation. Yeah. Oh, these people. The people here we know. Yeah. How do you say? How can I say? Because this is like a mafhum mutlaq. So tahassaru is to feel great sorrow. Yeah. All these people, we will normally translate regretfully, that sort of thing, but it doesn't sound right. So how can I put it nicely? Any suggestions, Sister Zeba? Sometimes want to translate is not easy. How do we emphasize the mafhum mutlaq usually when we put? Any ideas?
If in English, would it be like from the heart, something like that?
Sorry, from the heart?
It doesn't really reflect. Yeah.
Because maf'ul mutlaq is for emphasis, right? In this case, it's for emphasis. So it's a really big regret. But how would we say that? Yeah, can we just say?
Is it all these people who regret sorrow or who make regret like this?
Tahassaru. Tahassaru is what family? تحصلوا. Is it family 2? تحصلوا.
No, it's a family 5, right? Tahassaru.
Oh, okay. So let's go with the extra ta in front. Yeah. Kha, sin, ra. Sorry. Hmm. Family 5. Oh, there is no family 5 here. Because I thought this was sorry about these ladies. So it makes you think, right? Also that can't be too bad. Tahassaru, because I was thinking this is actually your mudara'ah letter, not your the family. So what do you think? Sister Ralin, you're good at this. Oh, you're good at your Irab. Sorry, your Sarf. Tahassaru. So what is this? Oh, I did the wrong ha, isn't it? No wonder we didn't find it. Hold on.
It's the right half. Yeah, Hasaro.
Is it? No, this one would be ha, right? It's not the ha. So that's why we didn't find
Yeah.
yeah. So this would maybe alhamdulillah. Let's have family 5 here somewhere. To be distressed, to be pained. So how do we translate that?
Surah Yasin.
Mm-hmm.
Is it from Doroba family? Doroba Yadribu?
No, it's from family 5. To be distressed, to be pained.
Ta'allama?
So
Tahassara.
to be pained. So how would we translate this?
How regretful.
I don't really want to put it into Google Translate. See what comes out of it. Okay, tahassaru. Okay, let me see. I will go and refer to the Arab experts and see how they would translate this. This is interesting anyway. So alhamdulillah.
So, Sister Tahassaru, there is file is home, right? So who regrets himself like this?
What does the meaning actually of family?
The people who make regrets or who make like this.
This is an action, right? This is an action.
Yeah, and the Tahassaru, the file whom means the Haulai, these people.
Yes, these people. Yes, it goes back to them. Yeah.
Yeah. So all those people who regret himself like this.
All those people who regret. Yeah, though all these people who regret. Regret lah, right? Whatever the regret. I mean, I know it sounds awkward, but it's something like this. Because when you talk about, yeah, a great regret, yeah, something like that.
Or who deeply regretted? Is it
Yeah,
simple like that?
the better English version would be something like that, yeah. All these people who deeply regret, yeah. All these people who deeply regret, maybe. It'll be something like that. Because this is your masdar, right? So you will be putting your masdar here. So then it's the idea of regret that we are looking at. All these people who deeply regret. Okay. Yeah, so these are the 3 options. Only that I need to check this back because by right, this should not be mansub. This should be mabni. So I'm not sure why they put it as mansub here. Okay. So alal ibad, let's finish off with alal ibad. This is Jawa majrur. What is it muta'alliq to, do you think? Al-ibad, it will be muta'alliq to whose turn? Sister Raleigh?
It would be muta'alliq to ya hasratan.
Muta'alliq to hasratan, yeah. This is one choice, yeah. Okay. If you were to translate that part, what would it be? Just this part.
How regretful for the servant.
Okay. So these people would be probably ala ibad, right? Something like that, yeah. All these servants who deeply regret, something like that, yeah, for the time being. All right, inshallah. The notes I will share back again in the group, yeah, and then you can go through it again. And I will check this about this being light and dropping the noon and the noon, yes, for this one. And because my notes are different, so I will. And you said that this was Ustad Numan who said this, right? Yes, Sister Diva?
Yeah, maybe I wrong, I don't know. But as I remember that 5 purpose, the light, that one purpose is for the when we call someone.
Okay, all right, yeah. But I recall that when, oh well, I'll just check this back and I'll come back to you guys, yeah? So inshallah, okay, that's what we'll have. We'll round up for tonight, inshallah. And we'll meet each other next year. And we'll try and clarify as much as I can inside the notes so that you can come back to it. Yeah, inshallah. Okay, then. Subhanallah wa bihamdik nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi. Jazakallahu khairan.
Okay, drink some water later. Okay, so good night.
Sister Zuraidah?
Yes, dear.
Yeah, can you share the for the 5 purpose you note for the munada?
Yes, I will.
There can I have? Yeah,
Yeah, I will share that. Yeah, inshallah, I will. No problem. Okay, bye.